Are you tired of the endless cycle of living paycheck to paycheck? Do you dream of a life where money works for you instead of you constantly working for money? If so, you're not alone. Most people struggle to break free from financial mediocrity. But today, I'm going to reveal a powerful secret that can change your life forever. Imagine if you could take a small amount of money and turn it into a fortune simply by harnessing the incredible power of compound interest. It might sound too good to be true, but this incredible mathematical phenomenon has been responsible for creating some of the world's greatest fortunes. So today I'll take you to how to 10 times your wealth using compound interest. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our video updates. Plus, it helps us spread the Thrive Wise love so we can help more people thrive wisely. Now, let's begin. Many people believe that the key to building wealth is to earn a high income. While a substantial income can certainly help, it's not the whole story. In fact, countless individuals with modest incomes have amassed incredible fortunes by understanding and leveraging the power of compound interest. The problem is that most people don't truly grasp how compound interest works, and as a result, they miss out on its life-changing potential. They might save a little more here and there, but their money remains stagnant, failing to grow and multiply over time. Worse still, many people fall into the trap of spending everything they earn, leaving no room for their money to compound and grow. They live paycheck to paycheck, constantly struggling to make ends meet and never building any real wealth. But what if I told you that by making a few simple adjustments to your financial habits, you could unlock the incredible power of compound interest and then watch your money grow exponentially over time? It's not just a pipe dream. It's a proven strategy that has been used by some of the world's wealthiest individuals in history. Alright, let's dive into the secret sauce that can turn your financial dreams into a financial reality. Compound interest. Now I know what you're thinking. Compound interest? That sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But bear with me, because this unassuming mathematical concept is the key to unlocking wealth beyond your wildest imaginations. Imagine you have a magic penny that doubles in value every day. On the first day, you have 1 penny. The next day, it's 2 pennies. The day after that, 4 pennies. Seems pretty underwhelming, right? But here's where things get crazy. By the end of the month, that single penny would have turned into over $10 million. That's the power of compounding at work. Now let's bring it back to reality. Instead of a magic penny, let's say you invested $1,000 at an annual return of 10%. After the first year, your investment will be worth $1,100. Not too shabby, but nothing to write home about. But here's where the real magic happens. If you leave that money invested and let it compound, after 20 years, that initial $1,000 investment will have grown to over $6,700. Still not impressed? Let's crank it up a notch. Imagine you invest $5,000 a year, starting at age 25, and let it compound at an annual rate of 8%. By the time you reach retirement age at 65, you'd be sitting on a whopping $1.2 million. That's enough to live out your golden years in style, all thanks to the power of compounding. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I'm not a math whiz. How can I possibly wrap my head around all of these numbers? Well, don't worry, because I'm about to break it down in a way that's even a kindergartner would understand. Picture a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's tiny, barely noticeable. But as it picks up more snow and gains momentum, it grows bigger and bigger until it becomes an unstoppable force of nature. That's compound interest in action. Your initial investment is like that tiny snowball, and the returns you earn each year are the extra snow it picks up as it rolls along. The longer you let it compound, the more massive and more powerful it becomes. But here's the real kicker. Compound interest doesn't just work its magic on investments. It can also amplify your debt in a way that'll make your head spin. Let's say you have a credit card with a balance of $5,000 and an interest rate of 18%. If you make the minimum payments each month, it'll take you over 20 years to pay it off, and you'll end up paying over $8,000 in interest alone. That's like buying a fancy sports car and then setting it on fire. It's just madness. On the flip side, if you can harness the power of compound interest to work in your favor, you'll be on a fast track to financial freedom. Imagine being able to retire decades earlier than your peers, travel the world, or leave a lasting legacy for your loved ones. That's the kind of life-changing impact compound interest can have. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not a millionaire. How can I possibly find the money to invest and let it compound? Well, that's where the real beauty of compound interest lies. You don't need to be rolling in dough to get started. Even small, consistent investments can grow into substantial wealth over time. Let's say you decided to start investing just $50 a month starting at age 25. If you let that money compound at an annual rate of 8%, by the time you reach retirement age of 65, you'll have over $150,000 in your nest egg. That's enough to supplement your retirement income or leave a tidy inheritance for your loved ones, all from investing just $50 a month. But wait, there's more. If you can bump up your monthly investment to $100, you'll have over $300,000 at retirement. And if you can stretch it to $200 a month, you'll be sitting on a cool $600,000. That's the kind of wealth building power that compound interest can unlock, even with just modest contributions. Now you might be thinking, but where can I find an investment that'll give me these kinds of returns? Well, that's where the real magic happens. You see, compound interest works its wonders regardless where you invest. Whether it's in the stock market, real estate, or even a simple savings account. The key is to start early, invest consistently, and let time do the heavy lifting for you. And let's not forget the incredible power of tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks and IRAs. By investing in these accounts, you can supercharge your compound interest gains by deferring taxes until retirement, allowing your money to grow even faster. It's like having a secret weapon in your wealth-building arsenal. So, what are you waiting for? The sooner you start harnessing the power of compound interest, the sooner you'll be on your way to financial freedom. It might not be as flashy as winning the lottery, but trust me, it's a heck of a lot more reliable and a whole lot more rewarding in the long run. Just imagine being able to live life on your own terms, free from the shackles of financial stress. That's the kind of freedom that compound interest can provide, and it's closer than you might think. You see, the longer you let your money compound, the more it starts to snowball and pick up serious momentum. And at a certain point, something incredible happens. Your wealth enters what I like to call the money multiplier effect. It's like a switch flips and your money starts growing at an exponential rate. What might have taken years to double suddenly starts doubling every few months. And before you know it, your net worth is tripling, quadrupling, and even 10 timesing in a matter of years. Let me give you a real-life example. Let's say invest $10,000 and let it compound at 10% annually. After 10 years, your investment would be worth around $25,900. Not too shabby. But if you let it ride for another 10 years, it would explode to over $67,000. And if you held it on for 30 more years, well, that initial $10,000 investment would have grown to a staggering $174,000. That's the power of the money multiplier effect, and it's the reason why the wealthy keep getting wealthier. By harnessing compound interest, their money starts working for them in a way that most people can't even fathom. So the key to unlocking life-changing wealth lies in understanding and harnessing the power of compound interest. By starting early, investing consistently, and letting your money compound over time, you can turn even modest savings into a substantial nest egg. The earlier you start, the greater the potential for your wealth to multiply exponentially. In future videos, I'll be sharing more wealth building strategies, investment tips, and money mindset hacks that will help you accelerate your path to prosperity. Together, we can break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck and start building the life of our dreams. Well, that's basically how to 10 times your wealth using compound interest. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And hey, it seems that YouTube thinks that the next video can completely transform your financial situation. Watch it to find out whether they're correct. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos on how to thrive wisely. Till next time.